Hello everyone, how are we doing? We're back for more Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, picking up from where we left off last time, inside of Dr. and Junhyukyu's soul, facing off against Nirvana. Now, before we get into it, if you are new, like this background, because I've moved, temporarily at least, on break from uni, hit the sub button, notification bell, like, comment, those last two things, do those even if you aren't new, greatly appreciated. And with that out of the way, let's hop right in it, shall we? Yeah, there we go. That sounds pretty good. Yep. You can even see the pages forming in quite literally. Yep. Quite literally forming the fourth wall. That's so fucking cool, man. Still, even seeing it again, it's so tight. Like, look at it, man. Look at it. It's literally, well, it's not literally the fourth wall, because the fourth wall is, you know, the one between the screen and you, or a book and you, but you know what I'm saying. This is the fourth wall? Yes it is, and Nirvana's like, how the fuck? How the fuck did I voice this motherfucker, this bozo again? What have you done? Let me out now! What is this? Is he trapped in it like it's a fucking, like, cage? If I keep reincarnating, because this world exists, I can just erase this world from existence. It can't be! Junhyukyu will be able to take me to the end of this world. How do you know all of this? There's no need to go to the end of the world. Oh, wait! You will die here. Episode 164, Chapter 28, The Strongest Sacrifice, Part 8. Nirvana, the reincarnator, had finally reached the end of their one life. They were faced with true death for the first time in their life. I see. This is what it's like to die. That is when Nirvana realized that this was the moment they had been waiting for. But why? It was something I had always wanted. Why am I afraid to face it? The notion that I won't exist. No! I don't want this! But Nirvana could not say those words, as her mouth had been scattered to pieces. Their arms, reaching out in dispersion, faded away effortlessly. No! Wait! Stop! Don't kill me! Yes, your mother's secret. I know what that is. A story your mother never told you. I know what that is. Spare me, please. If you do. As they struggled in desperation, Nirvana ended up muttering the words they despised the most. I don't want to die. The fourth wall has consumed the character, Nirvana Mebius. The wall is reacting differently from when I killed the boss of the theater dungeon. The fourth wall smiles contently. What? Wait, no. Oh, yeah. What the fuck do you mean the wall smiles? The fourth wall looks at you with a covetous gaze. Come to think of it, I don't know what the fourth wall is exactly. It's fine that it killed Nirvana, What comes next is... At that moment, this thought ran through. ran through Dr. Kim's head. What if I end up being consumed by this wall someday as well? Also, even in the words in which the wall puts out, it's putting the wall part in brackets. Just gonna make point of that. 108 worries has been deactivated. Well, this scenario has neared its end. Oh wait, this is the Dokkaebi.
Well, the scenario has neared its end. We'll now have to announce who the strongest incarnation is, won't we? The strongest incarnation is none other than...
Oh? Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint level 3 will be deactivated due to mental exhaustion. I've reached my limit. First person main character POV has been deactivated. You have died. Ah, 2 days later. What? Motherfuckers, wait, what? They held a funeral for me. But Doctor's thinking this, right? Like, this is the bit. Is he really dead? I mean, really?
Something like this happened a couple of times before, right? I'm sure he'll... and where did Master go? I'm sure Master can bring him back to life. We're so at a time like this. Mister, wake up! Tell me this is all a prank! He was the strongest in Souldown.
A new main scenario will begin shortly. They now had to continue living in this world without Dr. Kim. What? What? Okay, right. Let's think about this. Let's think about this, okay? Let's think about this. Doctor has accrued the favor of Persephone. Okay? The odds are he will end up in Hades. When in Hades, I assume something will occur that will allow him to come back to life. Otherwise, what was the point in him getting that new skill in exchange for the King of No Killing? Why would he have exchanged, the skill that had kept him alive so many times for something else? I mean, he had to kill Izumi because of Persephone's request, but he got something in exchange after doing one of those hidden pieces or whatever the fuck it was called, right? So, he's got something up his sleeve. If this was to saw, something like this would be on the pages. Yeah.
Mister, died, Joe.
Look how sad they are to see me go. I'm a little touched. I'm just glad that I'm able to watch them from the third-person observer's viewpoint. It would have been better if I could use the first-person perspective, but it won't work because I was too immersed in Jinhyukyu. It'd be quite a sight if I broke out my coffin about now. Too bad this attribute has too long of a cooldown. The effect of the attribute 8 lives is currently activated. You need to wait 72 hours until you can be resurrected. I fucking knew it. So it doesn't even need to go to Hades, does he? This is the attribute I earned in return for giving up the King of No Killing in Peaceland. 8 lives. The attribute which can only be obtained by drinking the liquor brewed from Yamato no Orochi's flesh and blood. Literally gives the user 8 lives. Each of Yamato no Orochi's heads has a special ability, and I can earn one of the 8 abilities when I'm resurrected. That's so fucking strong! Holy shit! The first head of the serpent has been put to sacrifice. The head's special ability is popularity. That kind of puts a damper on why they all care. I'm imagining that you get 8 deaths and then your 9th is permanent, hence each of the 8 heads having an ability. Otherwise, the 8th ability would never get used because you'd be fucking dead, right? The skill doesn't seem all that bad if you look at it like this. But the problem is that it has a cooldown, unlike the King of No Killing. There's still a whole day to go. The next scenario is about to begin. Oh, ugly king! Ah, damn it, is that what the Dokkaebi are calling me now? Bi-Hyung must be behind this. I should change my perspective. If I keep watching any longer, I'll feel too sorry to come back to life. Switching characters for the third-person observer's viewpoint. Mr. Yu? Where's Doctor? Doctor is dead. But he'll come back to life. Gosh, I feel bad for leaving Sangha with him. He will? But how? I don't know how. But there's no way he'd die like that. No. He has to. No matter what. If it weren't for those veins on his fist, it would have been a touching moment. Where's Doctor's family? Oh, Doctor's mother. That punk. He's doing more than I asked him to. All I asked him to do was save Sangha. Your mental energy has depleted completely. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint level 3 is ending. Damn it! Not now! This is what's bad about being in soul form. My mental energy is slow to recover. It may be natural, but the longer you are away from your body, the more your mind starts wearing out. There's the same logic behind why ghosts end up going mad. Would Nirvana have killed my mother? I need to keep asking questions like this to stop myself from going mad. Probably not. She's mother after all. Nirvana isn't quick to torture, kill people off. Come to think of it, what they said to me in their last moment. A secret my mother's been keeping from me. I have no idea what he could have been trying to tell me. I really can't tell. Maybe I don't want to know. Constellation. Master of Abydos is calling for your soul. Master of Abydos? If I remember correctly, Abydos should be the capital of ancient Egypt. Nebula. Papyrus wants to grant you the story of resurrection. What's this? Constellation, Scribe of Heaven is calling for your soul. Huh? Even Metatron? Story of resurrection. The Messiah. Nebula, Eden, wants to lead you to the path of the Messiah. Constellation, God of Alcohol and Ecstasy, wants you to have his lesser constellation. Nebula, Olympus, wants to meet with you. Constellation, Master of December 25th is calling for... Master of December 25th? Who the fuck could that be? What do you know? Nebula, Vedas, wants to give you the blessing of resurrection. Constellation, Flower Blossom of Sochong Flower Fields is calling for your soul. Nebula, Tamna wants you. All the constellations who asked me over just now have something to do with the act of resurrection. So that means... a few constellations begin arguing and pointing fingers at each other. Some constellations are telling the others not to steal their mythos. They want to reenact their myths through me. Constellations are in a tense argument about your resurrection. All stories are reinforced by word of mouth. What if someone named Dr. Kim were to resurrect from his grave? After 3 days and shout, I am Dr. Kim! Blessings of Christ upon you! People would be taken aback, and that constellation's mythos would be reenacted on the spot. And as a result, the constellations who the myth belongs to will acquire a large amount of probability, enough to let them interfere in the scenario. I can't believe they're thinking to get the power to change the scenario with something as simple as resurrection. The constellations of Korea are looking forward to your decision. Constellations are fighting over legitimacy for their myths. It may seem like I have the upper hand right now, but that really isn't the case. The story of resurrection is a sensitive topic between constellations due to plagiarism accusations. Tensions between Eden and Vedas would be especially high. If I choose one, I might end up making enemies of the others. But if I refuse all of them, everyone will start hating me. I have enough on my hands as is, having to explain my resurrection to my friends, but if I become a public enemy of the constellations, many constellations want you to decide as soon as possible. Constellation Queen of the Darkest Spring mediates the argument. Huh? Constellation Queen of the Darkest Spring insists that it's the Incarnation's decision that matters the most. Yeah, I told you'd accrued her favor. Why is Persephone taking my side all of a sudden? What's gotten into this old lady? Constellation Queen of the Darkest Spring offers to invite Incarnation Dr. Kim to a banquet. Any other ones here of interest? Figures asking how she would resolve that. Yeah, okay, cool. A banquet. Another one. Oh, that's fucking pretty. Holy shit. That's pretty. That's a really nice skyscape. Holy shit. Episode 165, Chapter 29. Constellation Banquet, Part 1.
Mr. Doctor, sir. I remembered that you go to that banquet. I recommend that you go to that banquet. I'll get you ready right away. Well, since it's an important occasion, here's a suit. Goodbye.
Remaining cooldown, 23 hours, 54 minutes, and 12 seconds. 23 hours. Provided I don't stay there too long, there's more than enough time. It's a bit earlier than I expected, but I would have to go there at least once. The old stores are sparkling in the distant night sky. The Constellation Banquet is currently underway. Constellation Queen of the Darkest Spring has invited you to the Constellation's Banquet as her partner.
A delegate of the Constellations who invited you will be here soon to pick you up.
Okay. You've temporarily left the main scenario area.
I wish you luck on your debut.
Main Doctor is pretty damn close to becoming a constellation himself as is, so there's that. Oh, recording for 20 minutes? Almost. Cool. You must return to the scenario within 24 hours, Earth time. You will be disposed of accordingly with the scenario's rule if you do not return in time. Disposed of? The system messages sometimes send a chill down my spine. Hidden scenario, Constellation Banquet has begun. Hidden scenario, Constellation Banquet. Banquet? Category, Hidden. Difficulty, Clear condition, participate in the banquet and make a successful debut. Time limit, 24 hours. Reward, 100,000 coins. The ire or affection of certain constellations. Penalty for failure, none. Whoa. God, that looks nice. Like, that's... Like, can we drink that in for a sec? Look at that. Just... Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. It's bloody nice, isn't it? Look at that. Lovely, like. Lovely. What the fuck am I saying? Let's carry on. Huh? The chariot. The golden carriage. Uh-oh. Wait, is this the carriage of the sun? Then the one who's inside should be... Hey, hop in. Is he just going to use his true voice? Hey, it's fine. We're in the symbolic realm now, so the true voices aren't as powerful as they are. Come on, don't be scared. I won't bite. Yeah, it's Apollo, or it should be. If this really is the carriage of the sun, the owner of the carriage... Oh, Helios. Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. The owner of this carriage should be Helios, the sun god. Huh? You are... Is it actually Dionysus that's come to pick him up? Just, you know, bombing a ride. Bro, we've only done 2 episodes and so much crazy shit has happened. What the fuck? This is actually mental. Aye, yes, we saw this last time. Dionysus? Oh, you can't call us by our true names like that. I kinda like that little zap, though. Why do you look like that? Because of probability. Taking a symbolic form is a good way to save costs. And it might be better for me that he is not in his true form. You got hiccups? I shouldn't have drank that much water.
Yeah.
Even with the 4th wall, I can't be sure that I won't faint at the sight of a constellation's true form. I mean, if he's anything like other Olympus gods, you know, a la Zeus, you'd probably burn to a cinder at the sight of his real presence. This is our first meeting in person, right? Nice to meet you. I'm god of alcohol and ecstasy. You have an energy drink named after me in your country. Nice to meet you too. Bacchus, Dionysus' Roman name, yes. Episode 166, Chapter 29, Constellation Banquet, Part 2. You don't seem all that phased, though. I'm still a constellation, no less. This isn't my first time meeting one. Oh, yes, I remember. I sent you to the underworld that other time. Thank you for your help back then. But what did you do while you were there? What? I've never seen the Queen be that nice to anyone. She tried to protect a mere incarnation against the powerful Nebula. Did you, perhaps, you know, have a thing with her? You're wrong. Ah, come on, don't play coy with me. She may be old, but hey, she's still pretty sexy. If she was single, I would try and... Should you be saying things like that? Isn't the Queen of the Underworld your mother? What? I guess there's a story like that out there. Then, are you saying that story is a lie? I never said that. Hey, don't give me that look. Stuff like that doesn't really count as taboo in Olympus. Right, while we're on the topic, you got my message earlier, right? Join me. I'll bestow you with the story of Bacchus. You don't seem all that happy. No, I am. The story of Bacchus? What's with that attitude? You just compared me to the stories that Eden and Veda have, didn't you? That's because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Do you know what happens when you get a story like the resurrected Messiah? You have to live your entire life as a virgin. On the contrary, the story of Bacchus is incomparably awesome. You know that I have priestesses, right? You can party every night with them. I can supply you with an infinite amount of wine, too. It doesn't sound all that enticing. Now that I think about it, I think I overheard some Angel of Eden say that you might be into men. I think I may know who spread that rumor, but it's not true. I like women. But most of all, I'd like to know why it is that you really came to see me. What do you mean? I came to convince you to join her? Is that really all? You are quick-witted. You're right. I'm not here to ask you to join Olympus. Just as I thought. There's no way all 12 Olympian gods showed up just to get a single incarnation to join them. Let me get to the point. I don't want you to join Olympus. What? I wet myself because I was startled. It seems the other nebula are out to get you. Damn it. I borrowed this from Helios, so I need to return it in one piece. Oh, fuck. Yeah, this won't do. I'll let you off here, so you can run the rest of the way. You'll get there in no time if you just follow the cloud path. Huh? Here? But we're in midair. I'll try to stop them, just go. Once you arrive at the banquet, no nebula will be able to mess with you. Just remember this one thing. Don't trust anyone. Anyone? Does that include himself? So much for eternity in one piece. And probably, yes, I'd imagine so. Olympian gods are quite coy like that. And he has arrived. I love this Dokubi. I love his little beefeater hat hair. That's so cute. Oh my god, I love this guy. What the hell? I came to join the banquet. What? I wasn't told an incarnation I wasn't told of an incarnation coming to the banquet alone. Damn it. I guess the cash of the sun was my passage into the banquet. Let him in. He's with me. That'll be Persephone. Oh? Or is it? A mischievous face covered in white hair with golden glitter. The prisoner of the smallest prison, who has been put there for playing a magic trick of the Most High. All those who dared to gaze into his all-seeing eyes would come to gasp. Oh, is it Sun Wukong? Yeah, it's Sun Wukong. The great sage, heaven's equal. Huh. Oh, what the fuck?
Who the hell is that? I think it's an incarnation. Whose incarnation is it?
There are the constellations who are in attendance at the banquet. I thought I could finally manage hearing their true voices. But without the fourth wall, I can't even move just because they're looking at me. It finally hit me. In this banquet hall, I'm the only person who is not a constellation. Now, please calm yourself. It looks like there's been a mistake. Let me take him off your hands for a moment. Ah! Why did you come here on your own? I can finally breathe. Bihyung?
Yes, it's me. The Queen said she'd send her envoy to pick you up. Weren't you coming with him?
He was. And then there was interference. Also, what the fuck? Bihyung looking clean. Why Bihyung looking so clean? Go back. Oh, I am. Oh, yeah. I've got a, it's wide. Microphone. You can probably barely hear me talking from so far away. Hello. I don't think the audio yet. Yeah, right. Loaded. Set up. I do like being at home. The only problem is my desk is slightly shorter, so I have to lean in to get to my microphone. So I can't have as good posture while I'm reading, which is a bit of a shame. Not that my posture's ever really been good, and you can even go back and check, but nonetheless, I'd prefer to be able to sit up straight, but then I feel like I'm too far away. And I can't really lean... I mean, I can lean back nice and comfortably. I have a real chair with armrests and a back that isn't fucking, you know, made of death and blades and agony. Episode 167, chapter 29, Constellation Banquet, part 3.
What are you doing out here all alone? Are you looking to get yourself killed?
Well, things happened.
This is more serious than you think. This isn't a scenario area. One wrong move, and that will be the end of you. Here.
I know that this place full of beings who can kill a human with just their gaze.
I'll take you to the waiting room. So why don't you rest up there?
Yeah.
There's a video feed in the waiting room, so keep your eyes glued to it.
The waiting room?
Don't take your eyes off it, okay?
Incarnation waiting room. Incarnation waiting room? I didn't know there was a room like this here.
Did you think you were the only incarnation here? Although you're the only one who came alone.
Doctor? Jin-hyuk! Constellation Banquet is mentioned quite a lot in Twisar. That's why Jin-hyuk comes to cheat the constellations by using regression. Of course, it was natural that he was on the guest list. I don't know who it is that invited him here, but constellations would line up to be able to associate themselves with him. This is being run together by several countries. The Seoul Dome, the Washington Dome, the Moscow Dome, and the New Delhi Dome. I guess a presentation is given by all the domes who made a lot of progress as of late. Feels like Jin-hyuk is in his 24th regression. What are you doing here? The same reason as you, probably. When are you coming back to life? Probably tomorrow. The others are worried about you. Relax, Jin-hyuk. I'm really sorry about that.
The promotion of the mid-level Dokkaebi as the representative of the low-level Dokkaebi. Once again, I would like to honor the constellations who have listened to my story.
That punk. So this is why he asked me to watch the feed.
Half of my achievements were possible thanks to an incarnation who's been rather active in my channel. I'm sure most of you know him already. I would like to dedicate half of the honor to that incarnation, and the other half...
Gosh, he's embarrassing me.
...will be dedicated to this child who will be born soon.
Wait, did you? It was the only way. Do you even know what you've done? If you do that, Yu-sung will be... If she's reincarnated as a Dokkaebi, at least she won't die a ridiculous death. The management center is the safest place until the star stream goes under. Wait.
Oh? Wait, are you Dr. Kim?
Hello. Do you know me?
Oh, only a little. I've heard about you.
I didn't expect her to come to talk to me first. It's nice to meet you, Selena Kim.
Do you know me?
You represent America. I've also heard about you. Personal skill, character profile activated. Only the pre-selected information will be displayed for the user's convenience. Character summary. Selena Kim. Supporting constellation. Ender of Walls. Personal attributes. Animal lover. Kim's guardian. King's guardian. Selena Kim of the Washington Dome. She is a member of Anna Crafts and one of the 100 strongest people from Twisar. The King No Killing attribute that I once had was supposed to be hers. Isn't Anna Croft here with you?
You know Anna.
I met her in a dream once.
She wants to come. If she had known you would be here, she definitely would have.
No, I'm glad she isn't here. If she were, things would have gotten more... complicated. Because of her. Tell that woman to watch out for herself.
You're just as Anna said, Jin-hyuk.
During the last round, Jin-hyuk was betrayed by Anna Croft. And Anna must have seen what she did to Jin-hyuk through her past sight ability. That's probably why she didn't come.
Looks like there's a weird-looking one from the Korea Dome. Are you the representative of Korea? Are you the representative of Korea?
I don't know how Russian women sound. Deal with it.
Iris, that's rude. You shouldn't judge someone by their looks alone.
Oh, I'm not going to try with the accent. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't.
I was only stating the fact that you looked weird. Honestly, honesty is a virtue in Moscow.
Who are you?
You don't know me?
The representative of Russia. I have an idea who she is, but I don't want to let her on. I don't want to let her on that I do. She's one of the characters that I despised in Twisar.
You don't know me? Iris Vladimirovna
fuck me. Russian!
Vladimirovna Rebezova?
Should I know you?
Let me introduce you, Doctor. This is Iris. She is Russia's representative. She is known as the war god of the Red Squad in Russia.
That Bloodhammer.
Some people do call me that.
Even her nickname's some baloney.
Iris, this is Dr. Kim. He represents Korea and goes by... I'm sorry, but what is your nickname?
He goes by... I don't have one yet. I actually do have one, but...
Ha! You came all the way here without even a nickname?
Damn it. I do have one. I just don't want to share it with everyone. She's so smug.
I don't know what gave you the right to be here, but you better watch yourself. You must have come here to beg for a story from a high constellation or something. Incarnation, sorry! Story succession will soon take place, so please head to the banquet hall. Let's see how you do.
How long have we been going for? Half an hour. Okay. Probably got time for one, maybe two more, depending on how long this next chapter goes. You've seen me drink water. It's time to substitute into a cup of tea. This mug here of mine has quite a little bit of a story behind it. It's very, very old. I say very old. Well, I guess 10 years is quite old.
We have prepared your temporary seating in the banquet hall on the first floor. Just remember that the first floor only hosts the historical constellations.
All in there. Representations. Lots of faff going on here. Anything of interest? A fucking... Go Viking horn, a interesting too, very similar thing. A Roman helm. But I almost thought that was a bishop, like the chess piece, but it's not. Anything particularly interesting? A Catholic cross? Scrying orb. Definitely not scrying orb. Doesn't appear to be anything of interest.
Selena Kim, the king's guardian. I've been keeping my eye on you. I have high hopes for you. Iris, the little devil of the red square. She's adorable. She's just as I saw on the feed.
Did you see that? Is what she seems to be saying. Everyone looks like they looks like how they looked on screen. Who is that? All in the way in the... Hey, why is everyone so quiet? Am I that unpopular? It's Dr. Kim from Korea.
Dr. Kim? It's Dr. Kim?
Don't get a Kim! Don't get a Kim! Oh! The king of the world without kings! That man who does the unthinkable! Hey, do you remember me? I'm the bold army general, Dr. Kim. I'm Greek King Wengmu. I had a great time watching Wing Peace Lands. You really aren't that bad. Hey, wave at me. I spent 3,000 coins on you already. That's nothing. 3,000 is fuck all. I just bonked my nose with my mic. No, my pop filter with my nose. That's nothing. Get over here! It's not Scorpion's voice at all. I was doing something different. If you know what I was referencing, then you're a good one. Everyone! It's Dr. Kim! Hey, he's not as ugly as I thought he'd be. You're quite a looker, Dr. Kim. Yeah, a little bit of a flex that, you know, basically all the constellations in the room know who he is. Episode 168, Chapter 29, Constellation Banquet, Part 4. Junhyuk, you're the best, Supreme King! Join our nebula! Supreme King! Hey, looking good, Junhyuk! Just as expected, Junhyuk's quite popular too.
Hey.
She's kind of cute at least. Don't act too rashly if you want to stay alive. He is known as the god of the Red Square in Russia.
Some people do call me that. What?
A few constellations are amazed by your foresight. Many constellations have sponsored you 5,000 coins for having taught her a lesson.
They were streaming all of that?
You thought they would stop their stream just because you were in the world of the constellations. How naive. This place is where all the tragedies of mankind become a feast. Look at her. They may be cheering me on, but they're actually the ones I have to fight against in the end. The historical constellations are on the first floor, while the fable constellations are on the second. I need to be careful here. Just remember one thing. Don't trust anyone. There must be a good reason why Dionysus said something like that. Starting now, I must look for someone I can use. Not someone I can trust. Over here, Dr. Kim! Old Army General, and you are... Lady of the Sleeping Crusade?
Yes, I see that you remember me.
That's right, long time no see. I can't believe you're here, I really wanted to see you again. That eye patch, he must be one-eyed Maitreya. And behind him must be the great king Huang Mu. Dr. Kim. 100... whatever coin, Bank of Korea. 101 coin! It's nice to meet you. Why is there 101 coin? I'm sorry, but... who are you? How disappointing, you don't recognize me. Wait, the historical figure appeared on the 101 coin as... It seems that you've been putting that stigma I gave you to good use. The Great Admiral, Sun Sin Lee! No matter how unpatriotic you may be, there isn't a single Korean whose heart wouldn't pound with excitement. There isn't a single Korean whose heart wouldn't pound in excitement in his presence. Admiral! Thank you for your help back then. Why have you taken up such a form? Well, this big old greatsword here, and that spear and shield. Of course, a bunch of weapons are congregated around Jun Hyuk. It's not in my own will that I have manifested myself like this. Then he too... He's the creator of Hangul. He also has a statue of himself in Gwanghwamun that like I do. Do you not know him? How could I not? Those symbolic forms usually take after the things they're the most well known for. I guess he and I are in a similar situation. I can understand why King Sejong the Great is a bill. But shouldn't Admiral Sun Sin Lee be a turtle ship? Probably a bit too big. The Fable Constellations in the second form are all in human form. Constellations who are having difficulty paying the probability cost must have taken on the simplified representations. Who is that constellation? Who? Oh, you mean him. He doesn't seem like a fabled constellation, as he's in his human form. Humanoid. There's no other constellation in Korea whose fame exceeds his. He's a historical constellation? You could say he's the most powerful historical constellation. He's achieved his status by his own feats, independent of the fame that history brings upon him. Have you heard of Goryeu's top swordsman? I heard that stories of him have been rather popular these days. No way. Out of my way! Oh, it's these things. The Queen wants an audience with you! You must be quite popular. I didn't expect them to take you up to the second floor. And Jun Hyuk is also heading upstairs, just as I expected. Watch yourself up there. The things guiding him don't look the same as the watchers that are taking up Dokja. You're just as pathetic as the rest of them. To think you'd grovel at the feet of those bastards on the second floor. What do you mean by that, Goryeu's top swordsman? Do you not wish to live? I'm ready to lay down my life, whatever it be called for. Wanna take me on? He's huge. Don't be so cocky just because you are the level of fable constellations. You're just parasites living off of their fame. The judges of the underworld may be on the same level as fable constellations, but they maintain their status off the stories of Persephone. It was not wrong, but risky to say. I don't know what brings you all the way here, but you better not act out of line because the creation gods of this area have vacated the premises.
Enough. Judges, do not cause any unnecessary conflict. And you too, Goryo's top swordsman. I suggest you learn to keep your manners.
Still taking on the appearance of Sangha. Of course she is. She's looking good.
Long time no see, Dr. Kim.
Yeah, there's something about Sangha that, crazy. Looks really good on, if you ask me. Now, we do kind of have time for one more. But I have other things that I do need to attend to, so I will leave that here for today. Yes. The videos over this week and next week might be a little bit shorter than normal, just because I'm at home. I have less opportunities to record. I need to work on my dissertation for the final year of uni. I need to prep for exams, so I'm very busy. So these videos might be a touch shorter. Not too much, this is nearly 50 minutes, so the impact won't be the hugest thing in the world. I would expect a small dip in overall video length. But anyway, really good set of episodes. I am absolutely looking forward to the next couple. Anyway, with that out of the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you all next time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.